Robert asks him for insurance, he tells Robert he better have ass whooping insurance because he about to lay.
Look what you did to Dorothy. You better have insurance. Nigga, you better have insurance. Ass whooping insurance. And you about to pay a deductible. What's good, ladies and gents? It's your favorite former pro hooper, JT. Ladies and gents, today, there's someone a little new today. What's my man's name? We got, Swigme? Something like that. Yeah, Swigme. So, he is doing a Stinkmeaner, the epitome of hate. So he's doing a Stinkmeaner reaction, a Boondocks reactions. I knew someone could do it at some point. I was just waiting for it. But, so, again, I don't know who this person is. I don't know his reactions. I don't normally react to this person. So it's my first time reacting to Swigme. So, hey, let's see what my boy got. Let's get to it.
Today, I'm here to talk about a man whose hate defined a generation. A man who had so much hate in his heart that he impressed the devil himself. That's right, the god dang devil. No lie, I had to split this video into 3 chapters. He's just that bad. But ladies and gentlemen, it's out.
He's not wrong with Stinkmeaner's up. He's terrible. Stinkmeaner is, that's a motherfucker right there. But 3 parts? Oh, shit about to get nasty. 3 parts? Woof, boy.
Further ado, I present to you Colonel H. Stinkmeaner, and this is his story. Now, before we get into...
We got the evidence on deck? Oh, no, it's finna get dark. It's finna get dark.
I present to you Colonel H. Stinkmeaner, and this is his story.
Oh, man, it's gonna get bad.
Now, before we get into our story, I must first tell you about the focus of our video, the N-word moment. And I only say N-word moment because we're not a minute into the video and I don't want YouTube to demonetize me. You see, an N-word moment is when a black man disrespects another black man and the disrespected black man loses all sense of rationality, aka they ready to Swiss cheese somebody. And this is basically the premise of this entire video. So Robert is coming out of the mall and he just got some new shoes, some new Air Force.
New shoes, new shoes. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon. Rest in peace, man. He was the ill granddad, an ill granddad, man. Damn, bro, ill ass granddad.
But as he's walking to the car, he was not ready for what was approaching him. The greatest hater in history, Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. You see, Stinkmeaner grew up.
Actually, no, you left out the part where he fucked up Robert's car. You left that part out. You completely missed the part where Robert got his car fucked up by Stinkmeaner. And Stinkmeaner was just like driving through the road and shit. He might explain that later on, but I'm just saying that you gotta, okay, let him go.
A hater. As a teenager, he hated anything peaceful, and his hate was so powerful that the only time this nigga was happy was when he went blind from cancer. God dang, he the god of hatred. Honestly, he was only supposed to live for about 3 years after they told him he was blind, before he finally kicked the goddamn bucket. But this man lived to be an old man, and for whatever reason, is behind the wheel of a car, even though he's blind. Whoever gave this nigga a license locked them up too. Someone.
Okay, I'm glad you finally brought that in. I got ahead of myself. So I apologize. I apologize for not letting you finish. That's my fault. I apologize. But now I think about it, that is a damn good point. Who the fuck gave this nigga a license to drive knowing he was fucking blind? They need to be. You're right. They need to be fucking locked up. That's a damn good question. Who the fuck did, like, who the hell's that damn stupid? Like, there's no way Stinkmeaner threatened him. He probably know who the fuck it was. Like, fuck, it's crazy.
Robert is walking to his car. Apparently, he's parked in Stinkmeaner's spot. Because when Stinkmeaner pulls up, he tries to back in, but he hits Robert's car. Mind you, this nigga can't see. So after he backs into Robert's car, he stops and thinks to himself, I know ain't nobody in my spot. There's a handicap spot. And then proceeds to back into the car again. And now, Robert is about to be put into a nigga moment. So Stinkmeaner gets into the car and starts to go off. According to Stinkmeaner, Robert is all kinds of bitch ass niggas. And then when Robert asks him for insurance, he tells Robert he better have ass whooping insurance cause he about to lay.
I can tell you this full line. Look at the Dorothy. You better have insurance. Nigga, you better have insurance. Hold on. Hold my glasses for this one. I'm start over. There we go. Look what you did to Dorothy. You better have insurance. Nigga, you better have insurance. Ass whooping insurance. And you about to pay a deductible. Yo, Stinkmeaner is the funniest nigga in the world, bro. Whoever created this nigga is a genius, bro. Whoever made his character is a fucking genius, bro. A fucking genius. You got a lot of hate in your heart, too. But the fact you made his character, genius. Fucking genius. He's goated, bro. Goated.
Bitch ass niggas. And then when Robert asks him for insurance, he tells Robert he better have ass whooping insurance cause he about to lay that man out. And Stinkmeaner just continues to go off, ending every single sentence with bitch ass nigga and putting emphasis on the bitch ass nigga. But what happens next is where he really sets it off, cause he takes a whiff of the air and says, I smell new shoes. And then he steps on Robert's brand new air.
No BS. The fact that he brought his leg up to the fucking heaven to step on his damn shoes. Yeah, at that point we got to fight. After I just bought these, oh yeah, we got to scrap. We have there's honestly at that point I don't think there's any choice but to fight. It's fucked up to say, but like I don't think you have an option. It's like he's trying to avoid nigga moment. Stinkmeaner says, nah, nigga, you in this moment. We finna duke this shit out immediately. And it's like, sometimes there's just situations where it's like, you ain't got much of an option. It's fucked up. It's fucked up as it is. But it's like, damn. It's fucked up. Damn.
Force ones. Oh, nah. Do you know how disrespectful it is to step on another man's brand new forces? To leave a black ass mark on the man's forces? Bro, you'll get Swiss cheese in some places over that.
Facts.
So Robert, like any sensible man, is about to beat Stinkmeaner's ass over stepping on his shoes. And when he cocks back to punch him, Stinkmeaner weaves that shit and Robert falls on the ground and Stinkmeaner starts whooping that nigga's ass. And the funniest part about all this is Riley won't shut up about how Robert is getting beat up by a blind man. So after the fight, Robert is getting dragged by everybody about how he got beat by Stinkmeaner's blind ass. They even had this nigga on CNN. National?
I ain't gonna lie. That's bad. That I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow right there. A very tough pill to swallow. The fact they got you on the news, getting your ass beat. Like, don't be that is literally how a lot of niggas get killed. Especially nowadays too, because the recording, when you record stuff after someone getting their ass beat, that's damn near there for forever. That's why there's a lot of fights in schools now, and why a lot of kids come in with a. But like it's because you're caught on video getting your ass whooped. It's oh lord, it's a bad sighting, very bad sighting. Oh shit, bad sighting.
News and goddamn Telemundo getting beat by Stinkmeaner's blind old ass. So obviously, Robert gotta get it back in blood. So he goes and sets up the rematch with Stinkmeaner and starts his training arc to beat the blind assassin, because Huey done put it in his head that Stinkmeaner is a blind samurai master or some shit, but Huey couldn't have been more wrong, because when we get to the night of the fight, Stinkmeaner is sitting there talking all this crazy shit and starts blindly dancing around the arena. And that's when Huey finally realizes that this nigga just got lucky. But as he's trying to tell Robert to stop, Robert starts whooping that nigga ass. I know I said he was about to.
I ain't gonna lie. The fact that a bunch of people pulled up to watch two old ass niggas fight is actually wild if you think about it. Like, just put in the comments if that's actually like nasty activity. Like, you gonna like watch two old ass niggas duke it out? that don't even, in the street, like that don't even make any sense. It doesn't. It just does not make sense. I'm sorry. I don't. Yeah, I'm not pumped to watch that. I'm sorry. No. No matter. I mean, yeah. I don't see myself doing that. Respectfully. I say that now, but it's like it's tough in the moment in itself. But like, even still, it's like, would you really want to do that? Like, watch two old ass niggas fight it out? I don't think that's really sanitary in my opinion.
It back in blood, but Robert actually killed this nigga and sent him to the afterlife. And while this should have been the end of the nigga moments, this is only like a third of our story, because not even death is enough to stop Stinkmeaner's nigga moments. And now I present to you the return of Stinkmeaner.
Chapter 2.
Captain America, symbols unite us, but the threats we face show no signs of.
You see, one thing about a hater is it fuels them. And Stinkmeaner was the epitome of hate. And as he's in literal hell, beating the hell out of demons, the devil acknowledges him and sends him back so he can get his vengeance on Robert. Bruh, I couldn't believe it while I was watching this either. So now we're back on Earth, and Tom has just been engaged in a nigga moment. And for reference, a nigga moment is the perfect moment for a black man to get possessed by a hateful spirit, i.e. Stinkmeaner. And what happens next is what I gotta classify into my Hall of Fame ass whoopings. Because Stinkmeaner takes over Tom's body, jumps in the air, and kicks this nigga in the chest with both feet, and then as the man—
First of all, do you know how crazy that is to jump that high in the air and drop getting right in his damn chest and land in the same spot? That's wild if you really think about it. That's actually wild, but all right.
Is laying on the ground. He tells this nigga to eat a dick after he almost caved.
Now, here's what he really said. Getting character. Oh yeah, look at you. You talking about good shit a second ago. Then you got kicked in your chest. You eat a dick, nigga. You eat a dick. Oh shit. As you can tell, I've watched this a little too much.
A man's heart in, man, hell nah. So Tom pops back into control and heads into court like his body didn't almost end this man's life, but Stinkmeaner already got control of him. He just in the tutorial phase right now. So Tom is in court, and I gotta take a second to talk about how this old lady who stole a nigga car and wallet just to crash that thing in the store showed up to court with a smile on her face. She gotta be Stinkmeaner wife or something. So when Tom walks up to the
This is just I ain't gonna lie, this is just pure unadulterated ignorance going on at this point. Like an old woman robbed a nigga, stole his wallet, and then crashed his car. And then went to court was like this. That's crazy.
Stinkmeaner pops back in and has a fuck your couch moment. And now Stinkmeaner is past the tutorial phase and he is now on level 1. He's a literal demon. We are in dangerous territory because right after this court fiasco, he takes Tom's body home to Tom's wife and he puts on the devious eyes, and oh my God, y'all, he claps Tom's wife.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So while Stinkmeaner is over there clapping Tom's wife, Robert is over here on the toilet.
What's up, fuckers?
Oh, thank God. Stinkmeaner pulls up on Robert like he in The Shining and stops him from doing whatever he was doing on that goddamn toilet. So Stinkmeaner breaks into the bathroom with an axe and tries to tomahawk Robert with the axe in his goddamn house, and then starts beating Robert's ass, telling him to say his name.
I ain't gonna lie. And you know how crazy it is to beat niggas ass in his underwear? Now, me personally, if a nigga got his dick out, I don't know if I want to fight him. I'm just keeping it stacked with you. I don't know if I want to do that. Like, you trying to throw an axe at this nigga, trying to chop this nigga up, like, that's just... Like, what if his dick smacked you in the face? Like, respectfully. What if he did this? Yeah. Like, what you can do then? At that point, you gotta kill him. I mean, he already wants to kill him, but like, at that point, he has to die at that point. Like, you ain't finna dick slap me in the face with your dick out. Like, I ain't fighting one with the damn dick out. It's crazy. It makes no goddamn sense. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
And as Robert is screaming, this man looks at him and says, "My mama didn't name me what's my fucking name?" Bruh, the only reason Stinkmeaner was old and blind was to put this man's true power under wraps, because the only way to stop this man was to literally jump him, and even that didn't work. He was over there whooping all three of they ass like it was nothing. But to be honest, this nigga was fighting literal demons. So what do you
I mean, did you really expect Huey, Riley, and Robert to really put any pain on Stinkmeaner? After we just say, this man was fighting actual fucking demons. Literal demons. What are we talking about now? It makes no sense at all. It makes no sense whatsoever. I don't get it at all. I don't get it.
bet? But luckily, Riley is a real YN, because he starts busting Stinkmeaner with all the expensive trinkets and knocks him out. And so they end up tying him up in Riley's bed. Why Riley's bed? I don't know. But let me remind y'all about how much of a dickhead Robert is, because his date shows up to the door and this nigga decides to have a whole dinner date while this possessed demon that is trying to kill them is tied to a bed upstairs. And when Stinkmeaner wakes up, the man goes crazy. Listen, he was calling this man everything but a child of God. He even said that this nigga has a vagina and a pussy, which I could have swore was the same goddamn thing, but I'm gonna just let Stinkmeaner have it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one man that can exercise.
Yo, bro. That's crazy. That I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, you got a vagina and a pussy. Nigga, what? I ain't gonna lie. I would take offense to that just because you said I'm a vagina and a pussy. Like, it's like the same shit. You bitch. Like, you so much of a bitch that you got a vagina and a pussy? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? That makes no fucking sense, but it's funny.
This goddamn demon, and that is Uncle Ruckus. So Uncle Ruckus walks in and places the most racist weapons on the table. I don't even want to show it because I was like, how racist is this nigga to just be carrying this around? So Ruckus goes up there and sees that there is powerful niggatry at work. And when he sees Tom possessed by Stinkmeaner, he pulls out a book, holds it up, talking about read, nigga, read. And y'all, this makes Stinkmeaner float off the goddamn ground. Bro, it is Black History Month. Martin Luther King did not die for this. So they start beating Stinkmeaner's ass for hours until Huey finally realizes that the only way to truly end a nigga moment is with peace. And he uses Ruckus's hate for niggas and Stinkmeaner's hate for anything to multiply negative energy against itself and create the reverse curse technique, aka peace, which ends up sending Stinkmeaner back to hell. And this was finally the end of the nigga moment.
Got him!
The final chapter.
What's good, nigga?
Ladies and gentlemen, in this final chapter, I am here to tell you how Stinkmeaner transcended the end of his own nigga moment just to make it go even longer using a clone. You see, Stinkmeaner cloned himself from an ad on blackpeoplemeet.com with the sole purpose of messing with Robert even after he was dead and gone. He even wrote him a note. Dear clone Stink, go fuck with that nigga Robert. Sincerely, OG Stink. P.S. I gets money. So Robert is walking out of the mall and sees that his car got backed into again, and Stinkmeaner was the culprit. But this time, he was waiting there just to tell Robert he did it and call him the biggest bitch ass nigga again. So Robert squares up ready to fight Stinkmeaner, but clone Stinkmeaner is the actual blind samurai that Huey dreamed about, cause he was weaving this man and proceeds to beat his ass while everybody is around recording him. And once again, everybody is talking about how Robert got his ass whooped. At this point, the man is probably on WorldStar. So Stinkmeaner calls Robert on Skype, fucking Skype, and tells him that if he ain't that much of a pussy, he'll show up in the parking lot for a rematch. So Robert starts training with Yoda. Hey man, is this just fucking filler? So Robert shows up to the parking lot for his rematch with Stinkmeaner. But here's the thing.
Again, ladies and gents, the fact that so many niggas pulling up to watch this is fucking nasty activity. Then again, though, the fact that you did, I ain't gonna lie, the fact, if I saw Stinkmeaner do a flip, I'm like, oh shit. I don't want to watch all those niggas box. I know I said it earlier in the video, but if I see niggas doing flips and shit, I'm like this. I'm not watching. Let's keep it a stack. But nah, I like Swiggy's breakdown. I do like Swiggy's breakdown. That's funny as shit. I do wish though that he would say like just like reciting the lines. He's basically paraphrasing, which is still funny as fuck though. But nah, I like his breakdown for this shit though.
Robert called the police and he refuses to fight Stinkmeaner because, well, he too old for that. And so the police come and arrest Stinkmeaner. And at this point, basically, he's a bitch. But here's the thing. Onceler bailed Stinkmeaner out just because he wants to set up a pay-per-view boxing match between him and Stinkmeaner. And so Robert starts to try.
Mr. Onceler ain't shit. He ain't shit. The fact that you... That's nasty activity. Also, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone. Not trying to get canceled. At least not yet.
But here's the thing. Onceler...
Actually, I'm not trying to get canceled, period. But we all know what this is. You got a white man in a suit, two niggas. Hey, yeah, it's fucking America. That's basically what it is. It's fucking America. Yeah. This America. He's basically Donald Trump. That's basically what he is.
Bailed Stinkmeaner out just because he wants to set up a pay-per-view boxing match between him and Stinkmeaner. And so Robert starts to train. But as he's training, he transforms into something. He embraces the dark side, the hate. He starts to turn into Stinkmeaner, the very thing he was trying to destroy. So the night of the fight, Robert is basically a clone of Stinkmeaner and proceeds to beat the ever-living shit out of...
Nah, he look like Heihachi Mishima. He look like Heihachi, which is crazy. You know how Heihachi got the gray hairs down here and he always his hard ass noggin too, Heihachi. It's kind of the same thing, my opinion. He kind of like Heihachi. But Stinkmeaner, nah, he damn right it has become Stinkmeaner.
Thing he was trying to destroy. So the night of the fight, Robert is basically a clone of Stinkmeaner and proceeds to beat the ever-living shit out of the man until he snaps back and tells Stinkmeaner, if I let you live, will you leave me alone? And basically, Stinkmeaner's clone spends the rest of his days on the sidewalk outside of Robert's house every day at 6 o'clock talking shit to Robert while they trying to eat dinner. And while this may be the end of the nigga moment, and the end of my Black History special this year, let me take this time to say, fuck you, Judge YouTube. You can't get a real nigga out of here. And last but not least, subscribe before I let this thing go. Happy Black History Month. Roll my music.
Damn, why you up the fire on me? Shit. Why you upping the blick on me? Shit, I'm gonna subscribe. Fuck, man. Put it down. Shit, I'm gonna subscribe, man. Fuck. The fuck's wrong with you, man? God damn it. Put that shit away, man. Nah, I'm playing. Calm down, Jamal. Pull the 9. Shout out to RC World 1. But nah, this is a tough reaction. I like this one. I'm definitely gonna watch some more of some man's name. Swiggame's reaction. Swiggame's shit. Hey, ladies and gents, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Share a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Favorite phone pro Hooper JT.